In this video, we're going to talk about data-driven communities and cities and how PresentationPoint can help. So the idea of smart cities is cities are becoming more connected, more data-driven to become smarter about how they deliver the services that their residents require. The problem with smart cities is when they're trying to work with data, the data is in a variety of different formats, very difficult to access and pull together. So they often work with a lot of customized solutions. These are expensive to code because you have to hire programmers to create them from scratch. They're prone to bugs and they're very hard to maintain, especially with staff turnover and things like this happening. And usually there's just so much on the go that it's very hard for them to keep up. So our smart city solutions include a number of different pieces of software, including DataPoint, which is the ability to create data dashboards using PowerPoint. Lets you connect to your real-time data from nearly any source. So DataPoint becomes a data bridge to connect multiple sets and formats together and to be able to create reports. We also offer iPoint or Signage Tube as a way to manage citywide digital signage. Counterpoint to manage queues, waiting lines, and things like that, and VideoPoint to show camera, camera feeds such as video cams, webcams, and IP cameras. Let's look at a few of these. So first off, cities need to inform the public, let them know what's going on. And digital signage is a great way to keep the public informed. You can use large screens, you can use computer monitors in windows. So more and more signage is becoming digital signage. This allows you to get involved with things like emergency messaging. So whether it's an earthquake or a tornado or a hurricane or fire, or flood, you can let your residents know what's happening, give them instructions on what to do in the emergency. It can include city events, such as being able to tell people what's going on, what's happening, if there's tickets available, when meetings are coming up. So this gives you a way to be able to share with your digital signage what's going on in the city, what's happening. It works great for tourism as well. Allows you to share traffic monitoring, what's going on, where's the traffic slowdowns, where's the construction happening. This can be done by way of telling people where the problems are or showing them on a map in real time as well. You can show transit routes in real time, what's happening, what's delayed, where the bus is, where the train is. So you can show all of these in real time using our software. You can also create city performance dashboards that shares your real-time key performance indicators, your KPIs, with the public about the health of the city, what's going on, what kinds of things you're doing, how you're spending your budget, where things are going, how many residents you have, anything you might want to share, any of that government transparency things can be easily created using our tools. You can show city tweets, what's going on in real time, connect to your Facebook likes, so our tools let you connect to your social media. The next thing I want to talk about is the Internet of Things, or sometimes called IoT. And the Internet of Things is new versions of common equipment and appliances are becoming web-enabled. Things that were never connected to the internet in the past are now becoming web-enabled, and DataPoint can pull together the data from all of these different pieces of equipment, these appliances, these different things that are out there, so that you can show it all in one place. So here's an example. This is building and equipment monitoring, and this is a real-life example one of our clients put together. So the green sections show equipment that is working properly, and the red shows equipment that's down, and down here they're showing the throughput of each piece of equipment in a meter. Up here they've got the equipment down details, like what happened, what the error message thrown was, and over here they've got the preventative maintenance. So you can create these kinds of slides where you can be showing the location of the equipment and which pieces of equipment are struggling. Another example, this is used in a manufacturing plant where they're showing output from their various machines, CNC, which are cutting machines, also what's going on in their in their assembly line, with the spraying, the baking, the packing. They've set red lights to show up whenever something's behind, and there's a picture of it showing on the factory floor. So these kinds of equipment dashboards can be made for any pieces of equipment. And this is coming from multiple different kinds of equipment, and each of them probably with their own data format, but we've been able to pull it together into one dashboard for equipment monitoring here. You can share program information, what's going on, where people can get help, where they can go get food if they need for the food bank, where they can get medical health treatment, where they can find out more about city programs, where they can apply for grants. All this information can be provided on digital signage screens. Our software is also being used for meeting management. The City of Winter Springs is using this to have time speakers at their city council meetings. It lists which speakers coming up, how long they've got, and manages the queue for them. In addition, you can also manage open meeting rooms and workspaces in your facilities. So if you're trying to find out, okay, where's a meeting room that's empty, you can have a map that shows you where they are. Or if you're working with hot desks, floating desks, where people work at whichever desk is free, you can also set this up to show which desks are taken and which ones are free. Can also show conference room calendar, what's going on, when things are going to start, when they're ending, when they're coming up. And you can show local weather. This is a weather screen made by a professional meteorologist using our software. So this shows exactly how they're able to do this in real time, what's going on. Breaking news, you can show local news, what's happening within the community, and you can be showing it on screens everywhere. And you can also manage queues, people waiting in line in your facilities. These are like the take a number systems. So you can be showing on the screen which number you're serving, and then moves on to the next number. The system can also read aloud which number is being served and make a sound whenever there's a change, so they know the new number has come up. You can show menu boards if you have concessions at any of your city facilities, your recreation facilities. You can show your menu boards, and you can update them all from a central location. You can create a video wall, putting multiple monitors together to create one large image, or you can show different images on each of the screens as well. So the great thing about our software is it works with Windows and PowerPoint. So you don't have to learn custom design software that is usually very clunky that many digital signage companies come up with. And you can work with any Windows computer as a player, or Windows tablet, or Windows compute sticks, stick PCs. Any of these will work. Anything that runs Windows and PowerPoint can be used to work with our software. So you're not having to work with clunky hardware either. You can just fix your hardware with your own IT people because it's Windows based, and you can easily replace the hardware when it's time for that piece of hardware to be replaced. You don't have to buy another really expensive piece of hardware unit from us or from a proprietary company. We have over 10,000 satisfied customers. We've done this for over 21 years. And our client list reads like a who's who. We have clients such as Nikon and 3M, NASA, SpaceX, Booking.com. The numbers are just huge that we have here. These are all satisfied customers, all using our products. So the next steps, I would suggest you visit our website and explore our case studies for inspiration on how this can be done. Sketch out your preliminary needs, some of the ideas, some of the things you'd like to solve for your Smart Cities initiative. Then contact us for help and advice, and then you can download free trials of our software and start creating. Please contact me if you have any questions about smart cities or data-driven communities, data-driven cities. Garland Colson, I'm the marketing director here at Presentation Point. There's my email address, garland@presentationpoint.com. My phone number, 780-999-7402. And I'm in the Mountain Time Zone, UTC -6. And visit our website for more information or the free trials to access the case studies. Our website is PresentationPoint.com. Thanks for listening, and we are really looking forward to working with you.